Mark Twain once said, all you need in this life is ignorance and confidence, and then success is sure. Based on this, our next comedian is poised to become a very successful one. Also, he's single and ready to mingle. Please welcome Brian Millward.
Thank you. So yes, like Jim said, I am single. Been single for quite some time, but don't worry, I'm not going to be one of those comics who's up here like, I'm lonely, validate me. Because I know what you're all probably thinking, you know, how is he that good looking and still single? Guys, thank you, you're the best, thank you. Because that's the thing, is I consider myself to be a good catch. It's just I think I gave myself a solid 20-year head start on that thinking. And I'm just waiting for the rest of the world to catch up to me. It's hard. Because I am 24, yes, and to answer your question, sir, I use Olay, so thank you for noticing. But anyways, I was watching Dr. Oz talking on television, which we all know means it was 100% true. And he was saying that a man reaches his sexual peak at age 24. And that's when I decided, I'll get braces. Just throw a big old wrench into that sex machine, right? Yeah. Because we all know braces suck for many reasons. We all know that. My favorite, though, has to be all the fun new nicknames I've gotten, right? Like brace face, you know, cheese grater. My favorite, though, has to be GD, which stands for garbage disposal. Garbage disposal. This is me killing time. Think of my next joke. Garbage disposal. But that's the thing, I know. Everyone tells me the braces make me look younger. But don't get me wrong, I'm not here to just complain about my life. I know there's perks to looking younger. For instance, if this whole comedy thing doesn't pan out the way I want, I can always fall back on the plan B, which is professional pedophile. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you. So during the summer, I work at a camp. Everyone's like questioning themselves now, like, wait, what? And we have this game, it's called Zookeeper, where everyone lines up on one side of the field, and you're given an animal. When your animal gets called, you've got to run to the other side of the field without getting caught by a zookeeper, right? So I'm standing there and I'm waiting, talking to some camper, and I feel something brush my arm, like a blade of grass or a leaf. And at first I think it's just nothing, and then I feel it keep brushing me, and I look over, and there's a child petting me, like an animal. And immediately red flags start going off, because firstly, this particular young boy was from Quebec. I'm glad you all agree with me. Secondly, though, he parts his hair down the middle of his head. Now, if that doesn't scream future registered sex offender, I don't know. So he's petting me, and I'm thinking, you know, maybe it's just one of those funny Quebec jokes, like the talking pineapple. But then he starts whispering to me, kitty, kitty. So now I'm just getting fucking scared. But then, just as his animal gets called, he turns to me and he goes, sexy kitty, and he's gone. And he's running. And there I am, left on the field, alone, vulnerable, and violated, because it is really hard being the victim of sexual harassment by a minor. Because no one's going to believe you. No one's going to believe you. No matter how French or how much scalp down the middle of someone's head you can see. Like, no one's going to believe you. They're not. And like, I know it wouldn't hold up in court because we all know what the judge would say. They'd be like, well, what did you do to provoke him, right? As though I go around the camp on all fours, acting all feline and seductive, because that's just my natural state, right? Thank you. But luckily, at the end of the week, Sexy Kitty Kid went home, and I've just been trying to rebuild my life ever since. And I guess at the end of the day, it just gives me one more reason to be absolutely terrified of pussies. Thank you so much.
Millward.